Othello is the only Shakespearean tragedy that starts and finishes during the night. First act. This act takes place in Venice. Here, Othello, a dark-skinned Moor, a general of the Venetian army, has secretly married the daughter of a nobleman, Desdemona. He sets out with her for Cyprus as the commander of the Venetian army against the Turks. This act also contains the social intrigue of Iago, the Moor's attendant, who, while pretending to be loyal to Othello, is actually making a plot to have Cassio, the Moor's lieutenant, dismissed. Second act. This act takes place in Cyprus. The tragedy starts when Iago tells the audience his plan to separate Desdemona and Othello. Third act. Iago skillfully succeeds in making Othello believe Desdemona really loves Cassio. He also managed to create situations that seem to prove Desdemona's unfaithfulness. Fourth act. Iago managed to arouse great jealousy in Othello, who decides to kill his wife. Fifth act. Othello strangles Desdemona in her bed. Too late. He discovers he has been tricked and stabs himself. Iago is imprisoned and Cassio becomes the governor of Cyprus. Dramatic tension is almost always present in Othello from the moment Iago first tells the audience of his plot to have Cassio dismissed and to make Othello jealous. This is because Iago directs the action throughout, making the audience passive accomplices. Everything turns out as he plans until he is finally discovered. Even after Othello has killed Desdemona, Shakespeare prolongs the tension. He delays the discovery of Iago's part in the crime. Othello is the Shakespearean tragedy where the tension is sustained for the longest time because it is the only one where the audience is one step ahead of the main character and must watch his destruction helplessly. Othello was written between 1602 and 1604. It is based on a story about jealousy by the Italian writer Giraldi Cinzio. However, while the Italian Othello is a man without dignity, Shakespeare's tragic hero has great qualities both as a man and as a leader. Venice was chosen by Shakespeare as the setting of his tragedy, which is full of passion, jealousy, and sexual tension. The Italians were considered to be wicked, murderers, and immoral by the Elizabethans. Playwrights therefore used to set their plays in Italy when they wanted to portray immorality. Venice was particularly exciting to the English. Here women were said to be very beautiful, while men were considered hot-tempered and easily jealous. In Othello, the West stands for rationality and the East for irrationality. Othello is categorized as a Moor, a black man, because of his origins outside the Western world. At the beginning of the play, the black Othello is the champion of honesty, and he, a barbarian, behaves like a perfect Christian. On the contrary, the white Iago has a black soul. He is a villain who plots a cruel mockery to express his power. Othello feels true emotions and absolute passions. Iago invents false passions for himself. His plan to cause Othello's jealousy has no justification, no purpose and no logic. At the end, Iago is the real loser. He is obliged to face his reality and to drop the mask of honesty. Othello is a linear character. He considers the world made up of absolute values. When his harmony is destroyed by Desdemona's supposed adultery, he must re-establish order by eliminating the destructive element, Desdemona, to recreate the lost harmony. So the destructive element was Desdemona. Later, when he understands he has killed an innocent woman, breaking the order, and he wanted to reestablish, he eliminates the cause of the violated harmony by killing himself. Desdemona is presented as a symbol object of desire and jealousy throughout the tragedy. Her love for Othello is so sincere and confident that she lets herself be guided blindly by her husband. She is presented from two different points of view, through Iago's vulgar remarks and Othello's praise of her beauty and innocence. After reaching the heights of her love and happiness, she starts on a downward path that leads from love to death. While Othello is about to kill her, she withdraws into obstinate incredulity. Her death may be seen as a punishment for having married the Mole secretly. The main theme in this tragedy is jealousy. Othello's intense jealousy is one of the main themes of this tragedy. The play clearly shows how a jealous villain succeeded in infecting a noble man with his own jealousy and, in so doing, pulls him down to his own level. Another theme is blackness versus whiteness. This tragedy is linked to positive and negative forces, to Othello and Desdemona's love that triumphs over their cultural and racial differences, to Othello's blackness and ingenuity and Iago's whiteness and perversity, to the analysis of the most typical love pattern, the triangle, agonist, Othello, antagonist, Iago, and object of love, Desdemona. Othello and Iago are two opposite poles. Their meeting and contrast create the tragedy. The former longs for Desdemona in a pure way, the latter morbidly. Degrading Desdemona is a means to destroy the object of Othello's desire. In this way, Iago accomplishes his revenge on Othello. Their relationship represents a series of antitheses: black-white, master-servant, elected-damned. Othello is the most perfectly constructed of all Shakespeare's tragedies and may be best used to illustrate four different kinds of dramatic speech: lyric poetry, rhyme, blank verse, and prose. All are used in the play to create mood and atmosphere. The contrast between Iago and Othello is underlined by the use of two different styles of language. Othello uses poetry with an elevated tone, while the prose of Iago contrasts with Othello's sonorous poetry. His voice is intellectual, controlled, cynical, and brutal.